Today we can discuss about death of wave. This point. Before that, we can revise the expression taken on earlier lecture. This expression is maximum velocity of vehicle moves along plane curve consider the plane curve road, and this is the vehicle center of gravity, where m is the mass of the vehicle, r is the radius of curvature. This car is moves along the plane curve road. We want to find the velocity. At that velocity, at that maximum velocity, this vehicle moves along safely along this road. Various forces acting on the vehicles during this motion is its weight in the downward direction. Weight of the vehicle, weight mg in downward direction. Second force acting on the vehicle is the normal reaction. This is acting in the upward direction. For every action, according to Newton's third law, for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. This is the action, this is the reaction. This is called normal reaction. Normal because it is perpendicular to the surface. The second force acting on the vehicle is the normal reaction, capital N, in upward direction, in a vertically upward direction. There is a frictional force between the surface of the road and surface of the tires. This frictional force is acting toward the center. This is a static frictional force. Car is or vehicle is moves in the vertical, in the forward direction or backward direction, but there is no any motion in the left side or sliding in the right side. This is in static. This motion is static. So there is a static frictional force between the tires and the road surface. This frictional force is acting toward the center. We know that for circular motion there is a force. Without that force there is no possibility of circular motion. And that this is the centripetal force, and this centripetal force is given by frictional force. Direction of centripetal force is toward the center, and direction of frictional force is toward the center. So here frictional force provides the centripetal force required for circular motion. The third force acting on the vehicle is the frictional force between surface of tires and road surface. So these are the three forces acting on the vehicle. We know that static frictional force is directly proportional to normal reaction. This is the theory already discussed in 11th standard, that is mu s is equal to mu s n, where mu s is the constant. This is called coefficient of static friction. Now, we want to find expression for maximum velocity. At that maximum velocity, vehicle easily easily turns and easily pass along this plane curve as velocity increases, velocity of the vehicle increases, frictional force also increases. जशी जशी वेलॉसिटी वाढेल व्हेकल प्लेन करून जाताना त्याचबरोबर रोड सरफेस आणि टायर्स मधला जो फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स आहे तोही वाढेल. वी वॉन्ट टू फाइंड एक्सप्रेशन फॉर मॅक्झिमम वेलॉसिटी. वेलॉसिटी जर मॅक्झिमम घ्यायची असेल तर त्यामधला फ्रिक्शन फोर्स जास्त राहील, कारण त्यानुसार वेलॉसिटी वाढेल, त्यानुसार फ्रिक्शन फोर्स वाढेल. आणि मॅक्झिमम वेलॉसिटी पाहिजे असेल, मॅक्झिमम वेलॉसिटी जर काढायची असेल तर त्यावेळेचा फ्रिक्शन फोर्स जास्त असेल. तर therefore in that case vehicle performs circular motion, and for circular motion there is required centripetal force. Centripetal force required for circular motion here is provided by frictional force, static frictional force. Formula for centripetal force is mv square upon r. We want to find the expression for maximum velocity. At that time, the velocity is the maximum, and therefore frictional force is maximum. Instead of v, we can write the v max because we want to find the maximum velocity. As the velocity is maximum, frictional force is also maximum. And maximum value of frictional force is called limiting value. Put in the values and simplify for maximum velocity. M v square max r, and where formula for frictional force is mu s n. N is the normal reaction. That is m v square max upon r as it is. Mu s. Here, from this diagram, these two forces are equal. This is the action, this is the reaction. For every action, there is equal and opposite reaction. The N is equal to mg. This normal reaction balance the weight of the vehicle. So N is equal to mg. We want to find the expression for maximum velocity. Simplify mathematically and find the value of Vmax. So for this mm cancel. That is v square max upon r is equal to mu h g. V square max is equal to mu h g r, and v is equal to v max is equal to under root of mu s r g, mu s g r. So this is the final expression for maximum velocity. If the vehicle is moves along the plane curve with this velocity, vehicle easily cross or safely cross this plane curve. Now, next point is the depth of wave. Before discussing the depth of wave, we can first of all discuss about the frictional force. Static frictional force. Consider the table, and this is the wooden block on the table. First of all, we can apply the 0.1 Newton of force on the block. 0.1 Newton. When 0.1 Newton, this much force is applied on the block, block does not move even though force is applied. Why block does not move? Because total resultant force acting on the block even after applying 0.1 force is 0. How it is? when this force is applied, at the same time, equal and opposite force is produced between the two surfaces, block and table. Value of this force is also 0.1. So this is the frictional force. Frictional force always created between the two surfaces in contact. These are the two contact surfaces. The same value of force is, these are the frictional force. Same value, 0.1 Newton is frictional force is created between the two surfaces. These two forces are equal and opposite cancel with each other. Therefore, resultant force is acting on the block is 0. That's why the block does not move even though the force is applied on the block. In second attempt, applied force increases. Now 0.2 this much value of force is applied on the block. Again, block does not move. Block does not move. Why block does not move? Because the same value of opposite force is oppose this applied force. So therefore, in second time, this frictional force between the two surfaces in contact is created. This is equal to 0.2. Both are opposite direction. They cancel with each other. Applied force is here 0.2 Newton. And force produced between the two surfaces also 0.2 Newton. These two are equal and opposite, cancel with each other. Resultant force acting on the block is 0. In third attempt, again applied force is increases. This is equal to 0.3 Newton. When this much value of force is applied again, the result is same. No motion. That means in third case 0.3 Newton force is created between the two surfaces in contact. Therefore again, resultant force is 0, applied force cancelled by the frictional force. This process does not continue in the same way. After a certain stage, suppose now in fourth case, 0.4 Newton of force is applied. At that time, block start in motion. Block is sliding, slipping, performing motion. And this is the called static frictional force. When 0.4 Newton this much value of force is applied, block moves in the forward direction. That means here maximum value of frictional force, this value does not oppose this force. Applied force must be greater than the maximum value of frictional force. These all are called static frictional force, because when this force is produced between the two surfaces, body is at rest. That's why it is called static frictional force. Out of this all the three values, at which this is the frictional force at which the body is rest. Body is rest, and that's why it is called static frictional force. This is the last value of static frictional force, and this is called limiting value of static frictional force. All are called static frictional force, but this is the last limit above which the body starts in motion. Above 0.3 Newton of force, this body starts to motion. That's why 0.3 called limiting value of static friction. या स्टॅटिक फ्रिक्शन होऊ शकतं, पण याला एक वेगळं नावाने ओळखतात, कारण याच्या पुढे जर फोर्स अप्लाय केला त्याला म्हणतात लिमिटिंग व्हॅल्यू. बॉडी मोशनमध्ये राहते त्यामुळे याला म्हणतात 0.3 न्यूटन फॉर एक्झाम्पल हिअर लिमिटिंग व्हॅल्यू ऑफ स्टॅटिक फ्रिक्शनल फोर्स. So these are all about some idea about the frictional force. Now we can discuss about the death of wave. Consider the vertical cylinder. This is occur in circus. Here, this is the vehicle along with the rider. Vehicle perform the circular motion in horizontal plane with the center R is the radius. Here M is the mass of vehicle along with rider, R is the radius. During the circular motion in horizontal plane, vehicle does not fall down. We want to find the minimum velocity. आपल्याला कमीत कमी वेलॉसिटी, अशी वेलॉसिटी कमीत कमी काढायची आहे की त्या वेलॉसिटीला हे व्हेइकल सर्क्युलर मोशन करेल. So what are the various forces during circular motion in vertical cylinder? This is the weight or gravitational force acting in the downward direction. During the circular motion performed by the vehicle, body does not fall down. जरी जर ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स आहे तरी बॉडी काही सर्क्युलर मोशन करताना खाली काही येत नाही, खाली काही घसरत नाही. याचा अर्थ या डाऊनवर्ड फोर्सला कोणी ना कोणी बॅलन्स करून राहिलं असलं पाहिजे. हा जर फोर्स 10 न्यूटन आहे तर कोणी ना कोणी 10 न्यूटन त्याला वर उचललं पाहिजे जेणेकरून टोटल डाऊनवर्ड व्हर्टिकल फोर्स इज 0. So here is there is a frictional force between the surface of the vertical wall and the tires of the vehicle create a static frictional force, and this static frictional force Fs balance the downward gravitational force. These are the two forces acting on the vehicle, and third force is drag. We will drag. Suppose this is the white board is the vertical wall like that. Vertical wall, and this is the tires of the vehicles. When vehicle moves, we like that. Tires press the surface of the wall. This is the action according to Newton's third law. At the same time, the wall gives the reaction on the tire. So this reaction, suppose here, this is the action. Tires of the vehicle press the surface of the wall. At the same time, for every reaction, there is equal and opposite reaction. This is called normal reaction. Normal reaction acting towards the center, and that's here. Normal reaction provide the centrifugal force required for circular motion. The two main things is here that gravitational force in the downward direction balanced by the frictional force between the tires of the vehicles and the road surface, vertical wall surface. So for this reason we can write Fs is equal to mg. Normal reaction acting toward the center provide the required centrifugal force. The normal reaction provides centrifugal force. Formula for centrifugal force mv square upon r. So these are the main two things. Depending on that, we can find the expression for the velocity, minimum velocity required for circular motion. Here, main thing is that static frictional force must be less than equal to limiting value. Limiting value is maximum frictional force. Static frictional force is called limiting value. In previous point 0.1, this is the static frictional force, Newton. 0.2 static frictional force, 0.3 static frictional force, Fs1, Fs2, Fs3. All are the static frictional force because at that time there is no motion of the body. But if we above the 0.3, the body is start to move in motion. Therefore, if the body moves at 0.4 Newton, so this is not a static frictional force because at that time the body is in motion. So these are all called static frictional force. So this is the last value. This is the highest value of static frictional force. That is called limiting value. Above that limiting value, body does not remain at rest. Body is in motion. So this is the last value at which the body is at rest. That is called limiting value of static friction. As compared to all the forces, this is the highest value. That's why it is called Fs max. Static frictional force must be less than or equal to the maximum static frictional force. Instead of this, if we take the like that, the meaning is that frictional force is greater than maximum value, and if the frictional force is greater than maximum value, we know that above the maximum limiting value, body is in motion. The body is sliding downward or upward. Upward in general, upward. So there must be the frictional force must be less than or equal to maximum value. If this condition is satisfied, then body does not perform motion in upward direction. So putting the values and simplify for velocity. The value of Fs is mg less than equal to formula for Fs mu s m. This is the formula for frictional force. Remember that. That is mg less than equal to mu s normal reaction mv square upon r. Simplify for velocity. Mathematically, cancel. G less than equal to mu s v square upon r. Less than or equal to, this sign is similar, applies similarly, is equal to sign, equal sign. Suppose x is less than equal to y upon z. So it is remember that less than or equal to sign is considered during simplification is equal to sign. So here less than equal to, so x z less than y. So this is the expression. Less than equal to sign ला equal to consider करून solve करायचं. So that is, I can reverse it. Converse mu s v square upon r इकडे घेतो ते तिकडे घेऊ. Greater than equal to g, that is v square is equal v square greater than equal to g r upon mu s, and v is greater than equal to g r upon mu s. Under root of square is converted to square root. So v is greater than equal to under root of gr upon mu s. आता ही व्हॅल्यू मोठी आहे, हे लहान आहे, आणि इथं जर इक्वल टू साइन जर करायचं असेल तर फॉर एक्झाम्पल 7 इज ग्रेटर दॅन 5, आणि या साइनच्या ठिकाणी ग्रेटर दॅन 7 इज ग्रेटर दॅन 5 या ग्रेटर दॅन साइनच्या ठिकाणी जर इक्वल टू साइन करायचं असेल तर हे व्हॅल्यू कमी करावं लागेल. म्हणजे 5 इज इक्वल टू 5 हे लेफ्ट हँड साइड कमी करावं लागेल. फॉर एक्झाम्पल 3 इज ग्रेटर दॅन 2, तर ग्रेटर दॅन साइनच्या ठिकाणी जर इक्वल टू करायचं असलं तर 2 ॲज इट इज याला कमी करावं लागेल. तर इथं v अंडर रूट ऑफ जी आर अपॉन म्यू एस, इथे हे लहान आहे इथं मोठी आहे, आणि इक्वल टू साइन करासाठी हे व्हॅल्यू कमी करावं लागेल, हे व्हॅल्यू कमी करावं लागेल. तर दिस इज दॅट p minimum is equal to, so this is the expression for minimum velocity. कमीत कमी वेलॉसिटी पाहिजे की त्या वेलॉसिटीला या व्हेइकलनं सर्क्युलर मोशन करायला पाहिजे विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लेम ऑर स्लिपिंग. So this is the final expression. The next time we can take the next lecture.